Entering the green pharmacy. As long as you read this book, you will probably know the meaning of the word herb. Do you really know the meaning of this word? The word herb may seem easy to define, but in reality it is not. The classic botanical definition of the word herb is that it is a non-woody plant that dies to its roots by winter. Clearly, it was herbalists in the cold regions who developed this definition, especially in Northern Europe. According to this definition, there are no herbs in the Amazon rainforest, one of the most diverse regions in the world in terms of plant content and rich in herbs. As there is no winter. The classic definition also excludes wooden trees and shrubs including ginkgo and hawthorn, two of Europe's best-selling medicinal herbs. That is why some of them prefer the term plants, as it includes trees and shrubs along with herbs. With a more comprehensive definition, some people consider the word herb to be used to describe any useful plant. The big problem with this definition is that all green plants in one way or another are beneficial, even those that are neither eaten nor used medicinally or artificially. All green plants are photosynthesizing, using sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water and exiting the oxygen we all breathe, and that's all useful. And in this book, I use the word herb simply to express any medicinal plant. It may be woody or non-woody, from cold or tropical areas, wild, or grown at home, seaweed, household spices, or whatever. It does not even have to be green, as many tree bark, roots and plant parts have medicinal properties, but they are not green, and therefore this book covers them. There are many types of mushrooms that have medicinal properties, not green, and deserve more than to be mentioned in this book. Green Pharmacy Challenge. Most Americans think they get the best health care in the world. At least that is what doctors and government health experts say constantly. But anyone who has dealt in depth with doctors or health insurance companies knows that if that were the care, the best in front of it is. Your guide to the green pharmacy is a lot to get to. Most Americans believe that the prescription drugs are better than the herbal remedies that few doctors and Americans know. I am glad that this picture began to change rapidly. I practiced my specialty in medicinal herbs for 30 years and witnessed the personality of the success of medicinal herbs in treating cases where the pharmaceutical drugs did not work. The reason that the use of medicinal herbs is not widespread in the United States is because drug companies cannot monopolize or obtain concessions for their production. These companies earn money by extracting the active substance from herbs and then treating them a little to become distinct chemical. And then they register a patent and production privileges and offer them a commercial name and are sold to citizens at prices much higher than the price of their original herbal source. Herbs are of course good treatments, and pharmaceutical companies claim to permanently exceed their premium chemical properties in terms of strength, specialization and safety over herbal resources. I will agree with them regarding strength. In fact, the drug is usually so strong that it causes side effects that do not appear when using its herbal source. The fact that pharmaceutical drugs are generally better is more than the truth. In some studies, herbal products have shown better results. Vinegar, for example, outperformed pharmacogenic dramamine as a preventative treatment for vasomotor dizziness. I do not say that pharmaceutical drugs are bad, but rather that we need more research to test medicinal herbs versus pharmaceutical drugs. Until that happens, we don't know which. I concluded by concluding that Americans do not necessarily get the best medicine. The green pharmacy with its herbal remedies has proven to be, in many cases, effective, safe and cheaper than pharmaceutical drugs with fewer side effects. Our goal is to go beyond narrow-minded assumptions that it has made. Doctors promoted advertisements and offers of pharmaceutical companies and were certified by the American government accreditation system.